Why are you eating glue, by the way, 11? I thought you were like 40, not a special ed kid in class eating glue. Like you're streaming nothing? What do you mean? It looks like it's working fine, unless you're making it... Oh, yeah, oh. The nothing was not that I'm streaming nothing, it's because I couldn't think of anything to say in the Discord, so I just put down nothing, because I didn't have a word. I was just gonna type a bunch of random letters, but then I realized I was like, eh. I feel like some people might think I just mistyped, so I just typed nothing, because I had nothing. Also, hello. Hope you're doing well. Or one of these days, Juno's gonna die. Thank you. Really, dude? I want the big T? You missed that Udolig, so now you're organizing your movie collection? Nice. Legitimately acquired movies? Good, good, good. Nice job with the tippy run. Yeah, the problem with the Lois Land only cast is that DC-98 characters tend not to show up till later in that game, right? So for the puppeting, a little not optimal. You can't get Reimu at her shrine until level 30, until you get to Surf, so. Boom. Nico is a roulette of critical hits. Well, yeah, if you have only Gengetsu, then you don't really have much else. Boop. Remove Hardwall's Genga. So yeah, she's what? Void Illusion? So not only is she good against you with Illusion, you can't even hit her back with Illusion. Yep. Ooh, buddy. Could you die? The curse of Roman. Thank you. I love the stage because, well, I don't necessarily love the stage, but I like how on the stage, like, all these just fairies just appear randomly like this. How often in Touhou do enemies just, like, appear in the middle of the screen like that? Okay, come on, Jenny Chin Chin. PCA has that more often. It's not necessarily thinking about the occurrences in PC and idea off the top of my head. But to be honest, when I think of stages, there's only a few stages that came to mind. Ooh, buddy. Let's not die here. Ooh! Sweetie. Buddy. 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 Please. Oh, a much bigger opening. Thank goodness. Oh, buddy. That was such a sweat. I had Stag and Mercy in the mansion would help too. Well, it doesn't help that Speed Gengetsu has literally zero bulk, so... Oh, I guess if you're normal at the time, that doesn't help, but I still don't think your bulk is that good. I should forget about Orange. Well, Orange is not... Orange is not the most memorable Touhou character. In fact, the only memorable part about her is that she's kind of a meme, in my opinion. Holy shit, that was the longest non-one. I guess I did die, so it's not my own fault. I forgot to do the starting strat. Oops. Fortunately, I didn't need it. Yeah, defense orange is... Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that normal orange is literally Chansey, and defense orange is Blissey, right? But yeah. Although here's the thing, it's just like, sure, you know, it's very good to use. Especially when you can go against the AI, because you can kind of exploit some things, but... I will be the first to say that using Chansey is not the most exciting character for Pokemon. Oh, yeah, Elsa's just in a mood, you know? She's just in a violent mood. She wants to fight you, but... You die? Oh, me, please! She had a sliver. Alice, why? That was the real problem. Okay, come on, watch up here. Oh yeah, that extra life. Fuck! Come on, that's not a difficult attack to die to. Just want to mess with your brain. Oh, that was, not the friendliest dodge I've ever seen. Neither was that one. Oh. Dying really screws you over, because then you lose your power. Rip over time. Alice has some problematic stuff. She's not terrible, she's just... She's cringe, especially when I'm not fully studied up on her. I'll run her back, and then I'll go sit down and practice. Oh, the big P! I missed a lot of P there. Yeah, I do want to sit down and practice Stage 3 stuff, but... I would just, like, play her back again, you know? Were those things circling Jurno? To be honest, I was not even looking. Get the big one, get the big one. Okay, I'm low on P, but who cares? Probably like the bullet spawners or something. I moved. Hey, at least I'm fighting Letty and not Nazarene right now. That makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, have you been smoking, 11? I don't know what those things are. There are boxes. They represent cold. Yeah, that was a dum-dum. Bro is choking. Hi, Chen. Oh, that was dumb. That was a really bad move. I don't know, you're asking questions I can't. Don't. Nope, no auto bomb. Get used to this theme. Because that. Did I turn on BGM? Because BGM just automatically restarts at the start of the stage no matter what. That's what I call a suboptimal move. Probably just represents the bullet spawner. What is bro doing? Was not what you want to do during the first non, but it worked. So hard to see the word enemy on the bottom of the screen. Because my screen isn't full-sized. I probably shouldn't rely on the lineup. Your booty over here, girl. There we go, that's what you want to do during Wave 1 to make it less stressful. You know, full screen? No, I'm actually in Windows. The screen is stretched basically to the entire length of the screen, but it actually sticks slightly further off the bottom than it would normally. So I can only see like half the FPS bar. And the word enemy just doesn't really appear. I can see like the tops of the E and the Y. Resolution to use? I don't know, I just opened the game up. We gotta fix this. Well, the problem is, the game... I don't know what the problem is. Nope, that's not a button. Okay. Apparently me doing this is just... Apparently Alt-Enter isn't full screen this game. Too far to the side. I guess I can rerun in full screen. Then I have to try to reopen this game. This game's launcher is broken. Some nice grays. Bada bing. Isn't that weird that she shoots some lasers, but doesn't? But, like, only on a few spots. What am I doing? Let me try to restart my game, but... the problem with this is I just might need to save my replay folder and just get a completely new version of Touhou 8. Not Touhou 8, Touhou 7. Because every time I open it, JSON parsing error. I can't read the config menu. Nope. In here. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of patches. How do I even full screen this game? I guess I can just probably full screen from main menu. Yep. All those bada-booms are just the auto patcher that's broken for this game. Load the game. Oh, it crashed on startup. All right, it's got about 50% of percent rate of successful startup. Okay, so let's look at it like this. just try to capture like that. Yeah, we are capturing. Still in Japanese, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that unless I completely just re-download the game. Although now I have made the game not stretched, which is nice. Probably. Why am I doing a run? Well, I guess I'm here. Keep going. It is weird, I am playing the game now in a completely different dimension than the one I was just playing in. But it'll be fine, it's better this way. Although it's still in Japanese, because... I see you, Letty. Letty come from downtown with that one. Well, just make this stream the beating of Letty stream. Ooh, give me those. Full power now. Yeah, it's not died, it's gone again. That was a good one. Don't run to the shotguns, I'd be very sad. Ooh, that's always a hard dodge to make. I like the shake between focus and non-focus like this, but I legit don't know if that actually affects my DPS in this game or not. Ooh, but that first yellow wave always looks a bit tricky to me. Fuck. Pew, 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 pew. I will say, for PCB being, like, that was one of the more boring games. Nope, apparently I shouldn't talk. Or else my internet's looking like, okay. For PCB being one of the more boring games, per se, its World Cup match this year was easily probably the most exciting match I've ever seen. Probably just because he had the instance of, really like having full power there. Just because you had the rare instance of, everyone's on final run and no one's got, like, a run-in. So it was everyone playing to their limits on a final life. It made things way more interesting than normal IMO. It made it a really fun run to watch. Tomorrow's Monday? Don't remind me. But you know what? Do what I care. Back. It was the one time in the World Cup match, in a World Cup match, where I felt there was actual, like, competition. Or I guess I should say where I felt like a competition. And I'm not gonna be a person that says I didn't like it. I did like it, but not gonna lie, the Udolig versus matches, I understand why they did it, but them being just kind of pre-recorded was not, just didn't hit. Those matches didn't hit for me in that competition front. I'm just suffering. Will you appear? I don't know. Maybe never. Maybe at some point, but it's not really a massive interest of mine. That's a nice cancel. World Cup's more of a spectacle, and it's not necessarily my thing. If there was like a true competition, I think it'd be interesting. Like if there was some sort of like actual like major competition, I think it'd be a fun thing to grind for. But as is, it's not. It's just not something I have a lot of interest in. Especially because the World Cup really wants you to be focused. What am I doing? I'll make the excuse of my internet's dying. And, at any minute now, internet. I'd like to talk, but my internet doesn't let me, and then what am I going to do? Any minute. Any minute to let me talk. It's up to 2,000 frames, which is better than 1,000, but it's still dropping the same amount of frames, so who cares? Any minute. Any minute. That shit's unbelievable right now. Or up to 3K bitrate. Woo, back down to 1K. Woo, any minute. This is just fucking unbelievable, man. It's gonna make me kill myself. This is just ridiculous. "1K frame rate. Like, my upload speed is the exact same it always is. I hate this. Look at that. My internet speed is the exact same it always is. It's just any minute now. Gotta wait. No, I beat Alice. It's just... Oh, my frames are down to 600? That's incredible. This is just fucking ridiculous. Just sitting here. Just sitting here waiting for it to stabilize. Because there's nothing else that can be done. Oh, now we're up to the 10K bitrate as it tries to compensate itself. Which means we're on the right track to it fixing itself. Even though I'm still losing 40 frames a second and 8,000, 10,000 bitrate. Oh. Are we stabilized? Nope, we're still at a 9,000, 8,000 bit rate, dropping frames when you're that high bit rate. $10,000 dropped frames in the last 2-3 minutes. Love it. Any minute. Any minute. Holy crap, I have a normal bitrate again. That is incredible. Let's remember to do this part of the stage, and I can stop tilting and get back to talking. Well, like one of my other issues with it is like the way that the World Cup and other things are set up like that. It's a lot more of it really wants you to be hard into one game. When the problem is, the moment I get an LNN with a game, I don't want to touch that game. Right? Like, that's my goal. And I don't want to, like... mess around outside of it. Right? Now, I would maybe for an event, but I'll have to look into that survival oak we talked about. Don't know anything about it. Tough game glitcher. Fortnite, well, good thing you just showed up. Oh, don't shoot right now. Good thing you just showed up, because otherwise I've been projecting my lost frame rate. Just had. Mario isn't good enough for your graphics card. Well, that's a shame, because we all know Touhou is really a crisp game that needs its high graphics rate and resolution to look beautiful, right? Oh, well-known graphics-intensive game. It's a little annoying with homing. I also want to engage in the conversation, but I kind of can't right now. Because I am trying. Come on, right, guys? Yeah. I got too antsy. Oh, and I didn't even pick up the big key. That is devastating. No, I'll get the big key here. That's actually just fine. Wow, that was terrible. And now I don't have max P for the two of the harder attacks in the entire run. And my internet's... Okay. Oh, yep. And my frame rate's dying again. Yeah. Oh, I just love this. I just fucking love this internet. any minute. I'm just gonna fight Lunasa. I'm too tilted right now to wait more. Oh, come on. I even lived that. My internet just has no signs of fixing itself. I'm just tilted on my mind right now. And I even lived that attack. What? How did I get... Oh, I did get Lyrica. This is what I'm used to. I wasn't looking. Or paying them much attention, because I'm just... My bitrate is 6K! Why is it dropping frames? 10,000. 10,000 bitrate. Oh, and we're back again. Oh, that's wow. That's nice. It just stabilized itself after I died. Yeah, most most World Cup matches are while I'm sleeping. That's crazy. Get back to this. I love when it's showing myself having a 10,000 bit rate and it's still dropping frames. Like, tell me how that makes any sense. Yeah, and we're back here, back to the practice. Specifically the Alice. I don't know, whatever the survival openness sounds like it could be interesting, but I'd have to really look into it. But as is, the World Cup is not something I'm that interested in grinding for or anything. Because, like, I wouldn't dream about nominating to a World Cup if I didn't have an LNN in the game. But also, if I had an LNN game, I'd probably want to move on past that game. So it's kind of an awkward to and fro, right? Live stage events. Live stage events would be cool. Well, again, that probably wouldn't work really well, especially because there's not a lot of money incentive in Touhou, in the Touhou scene to incentivize live stage events and stuff. So you. Oh, come on. No sense in hyper-optimizing damage there. She's immune for too long. Good to know, at least. Yeah, I don't know how people watch the World Cup either, because like I said, it's at like 8 in the morning for me. On a weekend. You know, if it's a weekday, I'm working at that time. If it's a weekend, then I'm sleeping in. It's a real shame Udoli couldn't have been done live. That would be a cool one to see live. English commentators are often too annoying, especially that family team, dude. That guy drives me crazy. I joke. In fact, those are actually the only two matches I specifically showed up to, when he was casting. Otherwise, I'd just show up briefly here or there. Now, you know, if the World Cup had paused, I think one thing that the World Cup should do is be limited to 2 casters per time. I really don't like the triple capture thing. Or the capture thing. Don't you beat your ass the first time? Yeah, she does that. You just kind of need to find an answer for her extra Suwako. Well, I'm curious how you cheesed it. Although if you had trap exploiting that I didn't have, then it would probably make your life a lot easier. This deck is surprisingly terrifying. And my frame rate is dying again! I cannot stand this. That's a bad hole to go for. Dude, stream is lagging. I wonder why. 800 bitrate. Weird. Boy, I like talking about things. It'd be a shame my internet let me talk about things. I open up my pistachios and eat them while I wait patiently for another, I don't know, few minutes. Any minute. Ooh. Good time for a bot to show up. I can ban him right now. $10K bitrate. $12K bitrate. 12,000 bitrate. How does that happen? I understand technology, so I was almost gonna tell her. Hmm. 10K, 11K. Any minute. What's that something you want me to hear? Or that I'll like to hear? I'm up to 27,000 drop frames on the day. That is just unbelievable. Oh, we're stabilized again. Cool. See how long that lasts for. 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes if I'm lucky. Yeah, we're back. I need someone who understands what technology means. Tell me how the hell 12,000 bitrate can exist, and what the hell that means, and why it still drops frames. Don't do that. Well, yeah, then it works flawless right now because my it's stabilized. I'm at where I'm normally at. Everything's fine. From the way it looks at it right now, any buffer issue is probably on Twitch's end right now, not mine, because it looks all my numbers are running perfectly smoothly right now. At least in this very moment. Oh, thanks, 11. The same extent update that added Baruto. The secret fight against Maribel that is even beyond Baruto. She was left intact? Oh, interesting. So she's still absolutely awful? That's neat. Which router do you have? I don't know, I just got a new router. It's not the router, it's the modem. I just got a new router. I got one like a couple months back. I'm just so tilted right now. My connection to the internet and my download and upload speed has not changed once at all during the point of this stream. So it is merely somehow my modem that is screwing me over. Oh, hi Zeus. Library is my steady bitrate is 5150. That's I think what I have it set as, something like that. And it peaked at like 12,000 something. It's really funny because when it peaks there, it still doesn't help. Anyway, it'll go up to like 9,000 up to 12,000 bitrate, but it doesn't do anything. I'm still dropping frames during that time. Interference resistance? What the hell does that even mean? I have never heard of interference resistance. No, well, here's the thing. My bitrate does go up to like 12K briefly or something, but when my frame rates drop, it hovers at like at like 1,000 for like a few minutes. Then I think it like compensates, because then it'll spike up to 10K for a minute, and then it drops to normal. Well, I'm connected. I am Etherneted to my router. It's of course directly connected to my modem, but it's all on the modem's fault. Because as I've said, during the entirety of my thing, I can run an internet speed check. I can run all that stuff, and during the entirety of my frame rate of my bitrate dropping, my internet speed is still identical. It's absolutely identical. Like, I have a 360 up, like, download speed. Basically day in and day out. I know download doesn't affect my upload, of course, but... And that never changes, even when my frame rate's dropping while streaming. I hate this spell, I'm just tilting so much. And my upload speed hovers around, like, 11. And even when it's dropping for, like, a good couple minutes straight. I open up speed check. I go to see, hey, is it a problem right now? And it's still identical. I can also assure you it is not other people downloading or uploading things on my internet. Yes, there are other people here. No, it's not going to be intensive. And here's the thing. Let's look at this. The past month has been basically kind of great. It's just this past week's been terrible, right? Like, it was just like, well, I played Touhou 15. It was really bad for a while. And right now, and then, it's been really good for a while. It's just been really bad as of the past week. And it's not like there are other people who are using the internet more than they were or anything. Still the exact same. So your ISP sucks on. I'm certain it's probably just that. Don't worry, within a couple of years, they're supposed to be putting a fiber optic up here, so don't worry, we'll get that eventually. Oh, come on. You gotta understand, I do live in the middle of nowhere. Comparatively speaking. You know, file a complaint? I don't know the details. Bad. And we're dropping again. Yay! Yay! Back down to a 1000 bit rate. Any minute. I'm not gonna bother answering questions until it recovers itself, because I can't trust that anyone will hear anything I'm saying. Thank you for the bot as well. I do appreciate it right now. Frame rate stabilized. Well, no matter what, the first objective is an LNB, right? Ooh, that was a nice bit of in-game lag. But, I mean, I can always take detours if I really feel like playing something else in a given day, but there is no other objective besides the LNN. Inevitably. But, I just gotta get more... I just gotta sit down my own time and spend, like, 2 hours on that attack or something. That attack has such a... It's such a particular attack, because it should be pretty easy. But you really gotta... There's so many variables you gotta memorize. But I'm too stubborn to not finish this game. Right? Like, sure, the LNB is what I want, but that's not the end goal. We LN 16? I mean, I'd love to. But it's not my priority. That's some good wording, 11. Although, it's also not optimal to talk to me about things like that right now while I'm tilting. I feel like with that attack, that's legit one I could do a min input strat for. I can't really think about heavy stratting and like stuff this week because I'm out of town later this week and I've got stuff I gotta take care of, but right now is not the optimal time for me to discuss stuff like this. Because while I'm pissed, I'm going to be even more stubborn than I normally am. But I think I could do like a min input strat there. Because I feel like... next time I die, I'm going to go reset on that attack too. Boom, 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 cut up, boom. Me to consider, oh man, I have to really like the game first. Well, that's the thing. I like the Touhou games. And there is a reason for me to want to beat every single game. And that's not just the desire to beat every single game, but there is a driving factor to piss Well, that's the thing, Family Team. That's not necessarily something, because let's look at it this way. This game's what, minimum like 10, like somewhere in the 8 to 10 miss department, right? The difference to me between a 6 miss and a 5 miss is inconsequential. Like, sure, you know, it's a PB, and if you are at 6 miss and you get the 5 miss, so that is exciting, but it's not. The difference in being satisfied with the end result is meaningless. Also, like I said, remember to take every word I say right now with a grain of salt. I have a headache. This game's tilting me. Well, it's more my internet's tilting me. But regardless of everything else, it's not like I'm not gonna give up so easily on not getting an LNN at some point, because the reason I've spent the past 5 years going through the 1cc, is sure I took like a 2.5 year break because I got lazy, was just because I mean, it was all for the fact that I inevitably wanted to do this grind. Maybe not PCB specifically, but I do more than enjoy this game. Even if it's not the most popular. But if there's ever anything I'm gonna dedicate my time to, this is the in my 22 years, this is the thing. Touhou is the thing I've had the most attachment to of anything else. Really gotta. I feel like the base of the attack is always the same. Maybe I'm wrong. It's what I wanted to look at for a second. You should, Family Team, you should switch your grind to, Eastern Wonderland. Just hold on. Let's just say, hypothetically, I'm standing over here. She moves to... The Ian enemy lines up about with the Ian game. Well, me doing a 50 set in that spell isn't gonna do shit right now. Right? Because there's still a pattern to memorize, right? Because W is arguably the easiest LNN. Well, it's more referring to just the fact that it's not the most pleasant game. Is that still the same lineup? It is still the same lineup. Yeah, well, family might give a slightly different answer, but the hardest LNNs are usually referred to as being LOL-K, EOSD, like UFO. I want to say DD, I forgot about the DDC other shots. I forgot about those two. Those two count. I forget that game is so shot heavy and how difficult it is. Let me look at this more. Because as long as I'm on the right side here, she always moves to the same spot, correct? No, that's a bit more centered. I think she's a little higher, too. Yeah, she was definitely lower this time. Slightly more to the right. Although, I wonder if for this phase, she's always the same. Because phase 1 is the same. Phase 2, she kind of moves a bit. I feel like there's a little variation, but phase 2, I think she's always in the same spot. So the next step would be just figuring out where the consistent movement for phases 1 and 3. It's not the hardest attack to do like this, but you'd want to optimize it more. Most notably for this phase, there's got to be some safe spot movement. What else did I want to say? I guess what I should actually do is I should stand still right here for the first wave, just to get a picture. Oh, that's pretty cool. Does that happen again? It's a little bit different. I have to see. Someone certainly has these down somewhere. It's because this one always has this lineup right here, right? So a lot of it's just trying to figure out that, right? You're just trying to look for where... So bounce, 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 bounce. And then from here, just kind of like looking for... There's got to be some consistent lineup that we want to find. Homing superiority. Homing is the greatest shot tip of all time. I don't have everlasting on. Someone certainly more knowledgeable than me in this game likely has that down somewhere. To be fair, it's not like without homing, you know, stage 5 is free or anything, you know. Blues, Clues, Racetrack, and, although Racetrack's kind of consistent. Blues, Clues, Racetrack, and, Detroit are still by no means free. But, yeah. Homing certainly does help a lot during some of the other attacks. Yeah, I mean, Clown Piece's difficulty is her first couple of nons. Like, not that the rest of it isn't hard, but those first two nons have a lethality rate in her attacks far greater than every other attack that she has. Just due to those attacks having the most variables. You have to play Chirno Spring? Nope. I gotta play Reimu Spring. Especially Chirno's shot with the spread bullet, right? Well, that was a... Besides not including the first non, that was actually perfect. That's pretty cool. To be fair, this first non has a lot of lethality to it, so it's not the full boss, but... Come on, give me my perfect Alice. It's gonna be my next objective. Just like how I clowned. And I went, and I went, and I clowned until I could clown no more, and I still clowned. It's time to Alice. Yeah, USD and LOL-K feel very different. USD... No. This is not to insult USD, because some people think so. LOL-K has the higher skill floor of the games. Like, that is just as is. Especially when you're playing the game innate, right? Like, base playing the game. LOL-K is probably the game with the highest skill floor. But on the skill, in terms of skill ceiling, it's a bit different. Like, you can be worse at Touhou, and you will play better at USD than you will at LOL-K. That is just generally the way it will be. But on the other side of the spectrum, it's a little... Just because USD has a lot of variability, and its top end is just deadly. Like, Scarlet and Sokyo can really... Like, Scarlet and Sokyo turns from being a not too terribly difficult final to being a nightmare final. So, it just kind of, like, varies, depending on the moment. So there's a lot of skill ceiling involved with USD's big attacks, but... Hey, that was perfect Alice. Locking itself as a skill, one that I'm apparently incredibly skilled at, as we learned back in the days of Pod. Well, that was a perfect state. That was perfect Alice. Let's do one more. Perfect Alice. Yeah, one of the biggest hard parts about USD is the fact that something is going... Like, Killing Doll's gonna give you some easier Killing Dolls. But it's gonna give you some just god-awful Killing Dolls, too. And it's just trying to be good enough to be able to play around some of the bad Killing Dolls. That makes it so difficult. That was freaky by me. Yeah, USD is definitely not known for having some of the hardest patterns in the series. I mean, Scarlet Meister, in terms of spell cards, is regarded as one of the hardest spells of all time. Like, the Scarlet Meister, Scarlet and Sokyo might be one of the... is certainly in the running for being the hardest back-to-back spell in all of Touhou. Like, just because Meister is like the attack in USD that has a massive skill floor. Like, a lot of the other attacks you can kind of get lucky through from time to time, so as long as you're playing somewhat well, you can capture here or there. But Scarlet Meister has, like, the highest skill floor, at least in terms of spells, before someone comes at me and is like, books! Even then, I'd argue books is easier to get lucky on than it is to get lucky on Meister. Can you see what we get for Touhou 20? Yeah, I'm curious to see whatever he's potentially working on. Oh. Yes, but to be fair to the Remy argument, you know what Junko can pull off? PDH. Which is, to be fair, it's the thing about Scarlet and Sokyo, its difficulty isn't its innate difficulty, it's the fact that it's so long that, like, it's gonna give you some bad dodges, right? This is very learnable. Yeah, it has that pseudo-learnable that does make it very top-end potential, but... I don't know if you... Let me know the day you find someone with a 50% rate on TDH. No. But, I mean, it's just the difference, because LOL K is a lot more spread out with its cringe, right? Like, for crying out loud, you got frickin' Doremi. Doremi 1 just absolutely egging you in the ass, right? You know, USD doesn't have anything that's particularly deadly at a high level. At a high level until books. Books is really the first thing that will kill you on a regular basis. She's just a dream? Yeah, that's true. If you just wake up in the middle of Doremi, she can't kill you. It's not like her other nuns are free. I don't think. LOL K has the hardest stage portions. You know, sure, books exist, but LOL K has a lot more of the stage portions, too. I mean, there's a reason why it's oftentimes kind of a coin toss between LOL K and USD. But they're just very difficult games to compare, so... To be honest, why even bother comparing? I'm kind of curious how the PC98 games rank LNN-wise. Sure, it's extremely difficult to know because of the extreme lack of LNNs in PCB rather than the Windows games, but bad move. Touhou randomizer. On all ice. One of the only times you ever see me in a shotgun position. I hate this attack because it looks so much easier than it ends up being. This attack looks so easy compared to so many other things. And then boom! Kills you. The bosses just have friendly fire off. Ah, no, I got so far. Just to die like a little pug. Never gonna unhear this theme. I don't think that's entirely my fault. That's just a good theme. Because you're practicing something else. I spent so much more time on Clown Piece than I did on this theme. You're fine. How many times I reset over on Clown Piece over and over and over? Just win? That's a good idea. Oh, come on. The real run? Yeah, maybe we should go do a real run and then call it for the day. On this. I have a very light headache. It's just enough that it's really annoying me. Bounce, 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 bounce. The way I visualize that attack needs to be better. I like this attack, so it's fairly easy to visualize. This one's a bit harder to visualize, although I can see exactly what I need to do. This part right here still gets a little tricky. Still not that bad to visualize. Oh no! Oh. Okay. Let's go sit up here for a few, and then we will move on to some puppeting. Rainbow B or bust? Nope. Rainbow B doesn't actually exist. She can't hurt you. Nope, don't do that. Well, I wouldn't say OP, the better shot type, generally speaking, yeah. Although, DDC doesn't really have true homing or true persuasion needles. It's more, do you have a Gohei or do you not have the Gohei? Right? Well, I don't know what games it theoretically deals more damage than a well-balanced shot of it would do, right? Because obviously Persuasion Needle's going to deal more damage than homing. It should always deal more damage than homing. So it's kind of difficult to argue which games it's like too good for, right? In that world, you kind of have to just compare it to Marissa. And be like, okay, let's take Marissa's shot type and see how much better Homing Amulet is for DPS-wise than that, right? Rainbow shouldn't deal as much damage because then why plays Marissa? Because you like her movement? The way damage is not the pure factor that differentiates the characters, right? Like, their gameplay and how their bullets work is also different, right? Yeah, but you have to understand that being in shotgun formation with the needles isn't always very accessible without great risk, right? So, I mean, Persuasion Needle's more played, but I think that's just because it's more, it's just Reimu, and she's the first character choice, so it's always kind of been the more common thing for people to do in the game. She's also more newcomer-friendly to control, which is, I think, the more important reason as to why she's played a lot. What are you linking in my chat, 11? Is Mercedes Apache really that bad? Yeah. Reimu Apache and Marissa Apache is a significant difficulty increase. The only thing that makes Reimu's A, like, the difficulty gap not as different is the fact that Reimu A is just weaker. But, yeah, no. In fact, I would argue, based on the regards the difficulties for the attacks, Marissa A is the hardest attack in EOSD, probably off the sole reason that you have to fight that specific Apache. I feel like if they had the same Apaches, I would almost argue that Marissa A is probably just better than Reimu A. Debatable, but probably not actually that debatable. I don't know, someone who's more knowledgeable could enlighten that more, but I don't feel like it's that crazy of a thing to say. Yeah, Reimu B, if I'm referring to... No, well, in this situation, I'm referring to Reimu A, right? Because what makes Reimu A easier than Marissa A? What's going on? She didn't die! Well, right, the homing generally gives an advantage in stage portions, generally, not always. That's where the homing generally provides its advantage. Its DPS is generally so low on bosses that the ability to let you hit from anywhere doesn't matter. But well, yeah, that was my point right there, is Marissa A is currently regarded as the worst shot type in EOSD, and that is solely off the back of Apache, right? You are the Marissa A player, not me, so... It just shows with the variation in who your boss is, right? I mean, Reimu gets a little bit of a harder time in this game just because she's forced with Lunasa 1 and 2, while the other characters don't have Lunasa 1 and 2 in this game. So that makes Reimu, both Reimu attacks, or at least... How are the Prison Rivers set up in this game? Is it based on character, like who fights who, or is it shot type dependent? Because regardless, Reimu A has Lunasa 1 and 2, which is the hardest Prison River setup. It's character dependent, so it's not shot type, it's pure character. Okay. So Reimu will get a slightly harder, she will get a slightly harder run in this game solely because the only two attacks that vary the shot type, she gets the harder two. I'm pretty sure that Reimu gets Lunasa. I thought that's what it was. That's her first two attacks. How about consistent that lineup is every time? It's the attack. Right. Oh, that's already right. Okay. Rose Baby during Lunasa. Lunasa 1 and 2 is... I mean, it's not like I would say it's dramatically harder. It's not. I'm not out here saying that Lunasa 1 and 2 are books all over again. But it's just inevitable. But it's just the way it is that those two attacks are noticeably harder than some of the alternatives. And also, I'm raging over the fact that my internet has been pissed today. I'm not raging over the fact that I have to fight Lunasa. I'll do that while I'm fighting Lunasa. Big difference. Thank you. You want to see Lunasa keep dying to Alice? You look. We literally saw Lunasa earlier. Well, at least I did. I don't think the internet let you guys see Lunasa much more than a couple frames, but problem is you can't get to Lunasa if you can't get past Alice. So there's a clear priority. very late kill. Or was it too late? Not gonna lie, this attack is also really cringe. But sometimes she, like, gives you some nice clearings, and sometimes she just decides, what if I'm gonna... Fuck. Like, that was really nice. That was a really nice spell there. She gave me a good one. Chen is cringe. Hey, she's a cat, okay? She's trying her best. But yeah, that final spell is a little problematic. Because it's, speaking of EOSD and variation, that attack can have some variation to it. Although it's consistently not too terrible. Uh-oh, I'm very far to the side. Worked out. That dark blue blade was always the one that can trick you up. Alright, thank you. Why does Alice get 2 mid-bosses? Because Alice is special. She's just quirky like that. Play queen. Never do that shit again. What are you talking about? We got Slay Sister. Yep. Take the angle so far to the side, you woman. Dude, next phase, please? Thank you. I tapped too much there, I should be dead. Panicking. Nice! Ooh. Can't believe I actually pulled it off during a run. Yeah, that's perfect through 3 stages. That's... Oh, that's happy. Time to die tragically here, but... yeah, let's just get the LNN real quick. I don't even remember how to do the strat for Youmuu's mid-spell on stage 6. I can't possibly get the LNN here. I love this stage. Really love this theme. Nice point. Okay, execution mode. Oh, come on, bitrate! Bitrate does not like stage 4 today. See on the other side, yeah. I mean, I guess if there's ever a time for it to die, it'll die during this part, right? The most action-packed part of the run. Why would people stay for Puppet Dance when some people don't care for Puppet Dance? Okay, right? I wish what I was saying got through to people, but... Ah! Disaster! Aw, joking. So what happens when I spend all my time on stage 3, right? But I was never expecting to have a nutty stage 4. That's not. I even lived that first wave of Lily White, too. Okay, hello, Cringe Fairy. I don't know if what I said got through though, but the thing I said, Game Glitcher, was why would people stay for things that they don't particularly care for? This is why we do a variety of things, so it can appeal to broader people. Not everyone has to stick around. I didn't go down or up. I meant. I'm real over that one. I hate this non. That this non is AIDS when you don't route it properly. And then it leaks into this one. Because this wave sucks. Bro's cracked. Bro's actually on crack. I'm not. I don't do drugs. I've never taken drugs.
Oh, why this attack? Attack's easy.
I was looking away. I was just not even looking at the screen. I'm zoned out right now, bye. Yeah, I have like almost never done this attack, so, and I was not practicing this attack like yesterday. But now I know. This is why we die, so that later you might not die. Well, this is going to require difficulty getting to get to stage 5, but maybe we can. Nope, certainly aren't getting to stage 5. That was very poor. That didn't clear the screen! Hey, I captured that. Well, we made it to stage 5. The stage has a pretty smooth strat, or pretty smooth route for getting through it, and I sure don't remember what the route is. Oops, bro's throwing. See, this is why I need to know the route. No, I'm actually just cracked. Or just lucky. Probably the better way to put it. Or, in all reality, a bit of both. Got the extra life. Yeah, I was not directly under her. I got myself way too far to the side there. Staying alive, staying alive. I went the complete wrong direction for that attack. Yep, as before. Oh, I was ready for the perfect yo move. How the hell they stare so long? Don't look at me. I'm not the one who made them. Oh, they baited that poorly. No, it is not ending on HGS. You miscalculated. Because I have extremely little amount of experience on that. None. Still, that was a good run. It was the perfect through Alice, which is